Leela here. Welcome back to my author video series. Last week I talked about the 7 tips for emerging authors, and this week's NaNoWriMo video is going to be about the 7 obstacles for emerging writers. Obstacle number 1 is the "I'll do it later" fallacy. This means putting off your book as something to do at a later point. And NaNoWriMo is helpful with this because it gives you a specific start and end point for your writing. But little secret, you can actually do NaNoWriMo any month. It doesn't have to be November. Obstacle number 2, having unorganized notes. This leads to getting lost and confused in your notes and the process taking longer than it needs to, or longer than it otherwise would if you had a quick go-to organization system for your notes. So I can do a follow-up video later on the best strategies for note organization. Obstacle number 3, the volume obstacle. This means having too many notes. This leads to getting overwhelmed by the sheer volume of information in your book and can cause you to prematurely give up on your book or just end up procrastinating it. Obstacle number 4, the experience obstacle. You might be thinking, but I don't know if I can write the book I want to write. I don't have an MFA in writing or a PhD in literature or an undergrad degree in English, but your background and your perspective is what makes your individual writing unique. For example, my undergrad was in philosophy and psychology, and then my master's was in developmental psychology, focusing on creativity cognition, so much more social science focused than humanities focused, and no literature degrees, and not very many literature classes either, actually. Point being, you can learn to cultivate your book coming from any number of educational backgrounds, or just from practicing writing and having a love of writing. Obstacle number 5, not writing during your most focused and creative times. If you're a night owl, do your writing at night. If you're an early morning bird, write in the mornings. If you like to do your writing in short spurts throughout the day, do that. Obstacle number 6, being confined by genre trends. Don't be afraid to break out of the mold of the genre you're writing and write a cross-genre book. That kind of creativity is how new book categories always start out. I can do a video on cross-genre writing later on if that's something you guys would like to hear more about. Obstacle number 7, not meeting writer friends and joining writer communities. Find supportive people who share your passions. Test out new social media platforms you haven't tried before. Don't be afraid to try something new. That's all for this week. If you're interested in more writing content, you can subscribe and follow Leela's AuthorTuber channel. And I hope you have a great Thanksgiving week. Thanks. Bye-bye.